Dre, former lightweight champion of the world, IBF, former lightweight champion of the world, making trailblazer move, man, in Dubai. You and Tevin Farmer. How's it going? How's it been? And how you feeling? And how does it feel being a trailblazer, being independent?
Honestly, it feels good, man. I appreciate you for coming out. You know, I'm in your neck of the woods, man. I ain't gonna lie, I love Harlem, man. It's one of my favorite cities now.
You gotta be out here more often, man.
Yeah, man, I love Harlem, man. But honestly, it's fun, man. It's like, it just feels different for some reason. I never done it before. And it is something I want to do for the whole boxing community. Of course, I still want to work with the big promoters because you got to work with them. But I think that it's other elements of the game that we could bring to it to bring some more flavor and stuff to it. You know, this is like our first big one, but I think that everybody need to get together more in this sport. You know, and do this together more instead of being against each other. Everybody need to reach out from the grassroots to people like you, Blue Blood, everybody. That's what's gonna make the game exciting.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV as well. How now that you independent though, it's like double work? Like, is it double work? Yeah. A lot of responsibility. You gotta know. You know, media. Gotta work out. Everything is time consuming. So how does it feel putting a double work? Because you know, and being an entrepreneur, we all know that you gotta work twice as hard to have a successful business. So how is it? You know, just relying on promoters, but now this time you're relying on yourself, on Tevin, and also you training and doing the hard work. What you feel about that?
Honestly, it is challenging for sure, but it's something I can see myself doing when I'm finished. Like, you know, I enjoy doing it because I like to see the success of other people and helping really coming up from Cleveland, where I'm from the same area as Don King and Al Heyman. They both grew up with my grandparents. Kind of things like that is what inspired me, because it's only one of me. But if you could make 50 millionaires and 50, and I know you know that's the Harlem mentality. That's the Harlem mentality. So you know, just having that,
it's a hustle.
It's a hustle, but yeah, it was kind of hard. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but I'll do it 1,000,000 times over, and it's something I want to do for the rest of my life. Past fighting, I want to help promote and bring flavor and do it as a unit, not always having it to where it's I'm against this guy. I work with anybody, and it don't have to benefit me. If I could just help put ideas together and do what we doing for this, because this, it was supposed to be in Ghana. Remember, we switched it up and we got it the same day in Dubai, because we wanted the fans, we didn't want to have to make them wait. You know, at first we like, man, should we push it back maybe a month or we say, you know what, yes, let's do it. We didn't promise the fans, and we just gonna both sacrifice our bodies, and we giving a real fight. Like, this ain't no rinky dink. I could have fought dudes that, you know, was kind of washed up with a name, but nah, like, you know, we really
There's
said,
two world champions going at one another. You know
yeah, neither one of us is coming to lose, so, you know, we wanted to give the fans a fair and for affordable rate at $29.99. We don't want to hit the fans over the head for no 100, 150, $29.99.
Even if it was 100, man, we gotta support independency, because I think it's powering for the culture, and I think that, you know, more of us and all the boxers and fans should see that this is an empowering moment, empowering situation. And me personally, I'm glad that y'all doing this, because for real, I've been saying it on my show and on my channel that boxing is heading into a new wave. You know, belts been watered down. The business of boxing is getting kind of, you know, kind of fishy. We don't understand what's going on. Everybody is submitting to the networks. You know, there's so much things that's going on that's preventing even. I feel like there's fighters out there that's actually, how you say it, they're forcing to retire. It's not like near they want to retire, but like Luis Collazo, I chatted up with Luis Collazo.
A dude that can fight.
Yeah, and it's like, he didn't really want to retire, but it's almost like he's forced to retire because of the business of boxing.
No, listen, that's where I was at. To be honest with you, it's like, man, the business killed, I mean, multiple other world titles I could have had. The only good thing is that I kept up with my health and I live a clean lifestyle, so that kind of kept me in it. You know, I was training Devin Haney and kind of keep being in the gym as well, but no, that'll make you not even want to be around it. The politics is brutal, way harder than the actual fight in the ring. It's the relief when you get in the ring, to be honest with you.
So what would you tell, let's say a fight that fans want to see? They would love to see like Javante Davis and Ryan Garcia, but just watching y'all, they could do it on their own if they wanted to.
And they'd kill it.
Right?
I'll put it to you like this. Well, Tank is finna be a free agent.
Yeah.
There's no way if Tank and Ryan both came out like me and Tevin did and said, man, we about to fight, it'd be done. But Ryan gotta want it. It seemed like Tank wanted not. Ryan really step up and say, man, look, we finna fight each other. If everybody see that, you think Oscar gonna hold him back? A lot of times, I gotta admit, it is the fighters too, because they don't really want to fight. They like the idea and the hype around it, but they don't step up to the plate. Like Devin proved he wanted to fight. Devin going all the way to Australia to fight the guy with all of the belts. It's a huge risk, but he proved it. He could have talked, and when it came down to it, he could have backed off. He went and signed with Top Rank just to get the fight.
Yeah.
So honestly, like that's a great example because Tank and Ryan would be probably one of the biggest fights in the sport as far as like, but they gotta both, if they both got with each other and said, man, yes, fight, we want to do this, Oscar would say, yes, do it.
And I think that you have all the recipe. I think your story, you have so many, trainers, legendary trainers, the Crunchen, the Mayweathers, and then outside of the sport of boxing, Bill Haney, independence. He's showing a lot of people how to be independent as well.
He did it cold just to see how he brought Devin up. I remember Devin when he first started boxing. He was like 7. To see him just keep coming up and for them to do it, it's just crazy.
So it's like with all that type of wisdom from in the ring and out the ring and the business of boxing, this is and your brother and you and your brother.
Yeah, we doing the show. My brother over there, we doing the show June 17th in Cleveland. But here's the thing: is not being selfish. You got to be willing to share and even share knowledge, even if it don't benefit you. My thing is this. I love for a dude to be able to say that they learned this from me. They don't got to pay me, or as long as that's going to keep stuff going, as long as they know, like, damn, he put me up on game because I wish I had people like that for me. Even though I did have some, but I'm saying I'm not holding nothing back. If somebody learns something from me and take it, they might take it to a level further than Al Heyman or Bob Arum, who knows? So to me, you just never know who might break in this game on the business side.
Maybe they will come to you instead of going to them.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'm working on being one of the, it take a lot of work, but whether it's an advisor, me helping bring some bigger stuff and ideas to the boxing game, I definitely think that, I'm gonna bring some new stuff to the table.
Aside from your event, what do you feel about Devin Haney versus George Kambosos and this past weekend with Canelo Alvarez? Seems like for people it was a big upset. But if you look at the skills and talent and weight and the skills and talent of Bivol, it should have never been an upset. It's just Bivol, like we take him outside.
I bet on him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you see that? That's my ticket I won on Bivol.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Good money to take it to Dubai, man.
But I'm gonna be honest with you though. I didn't think that he was gonna but I didn't think he would beat Canelo that clean. So I thought I think he could beat him, but it might be a draw or he might lose. But I felt it was good enough to put a bet on him. Because when I really watched him, I'm like, dang, this dude is good.
Yeah, it's footwork, right?
I bet at the last minute, literally, I bet 2 hours before the fight. That's how much I watched it the day of. I'm like, damn, I got a feeling this cat got a shot. I'm like, if I lose, I lose. But I'm going to put something on, be a 5-1 underdog. Yeah. I didn't see it as that big.
Yeah, me either.
I didn't see that. But, you asked about Devin and Kambosos.
Devin Kambosos, going out there in Australia. I'm
going to tell you this, man.
Look like they accepted every turn.
I seen Devin yesterday. I ain't going to lie, man. He look like Incredible Hulk.
He says he feels like a welterweight right now.
No, literally, like, man, listen. Dev is a whole nother animal. But I ain't even going to lie to you. This kid is just different. Like, number one, he came up under just saying a lot of the same names that you just named that I came under since he was 7 or 8. Just so people don't realize, he's been training with the Mayweather since he was 7, 8 years old. That's how I first learned about him. Is one of them told me, it was either Senior or Jet. He was like, man, we got this little kid. He just started boxing. He could fight his ass off. I know he's gonna be a champion if he just stay in it. And then I met him and I'm like, man, I'll start watching him. But Devin is like, he the most competitive person in the ring. Nicest kid you ever meet. if you was to meet him, I know you know him, but for the regular person, you would be shocked that that's who you see. His fighting spirit and stuff is real competitive. He want to hurt you. Listen, Kambosos think that, oh, I'm fighting a kid. This kid coming over here, he only 23. Listen, Dab don't like losing nothing. I never seen him lose a run. Like a jog, he not even gonna let you beat him in a jog on no day. Like this dude play video games 5 hours until he get past the board. Like this dude competitive nature is nuts. He gonna beat Kambosos clean just like Bivol did Canelo, but I think worse. Shit. Don't be surprised if he don't stop him. Cause you gotta think,
I got him out kid.
Check this out. People forgetting he just, you know about man strength.
Yeah.
And that's why I said to you, like, damn, okay, I see you, I know you, I see your face. I'm like, you big, but now Tevin is young. He just now getting people expecting him to do stuff at 20 and 21. He only 23. Mm-hmm. Listen, I seen him stop dudes in the gym every day. Like Tevin he might not be a one-punch power fighter, like knockout, but I'm telling you, Kambosos would be lucky to win a couple rounds. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got Devin Haney winning.
Now, Kambosos could fight his ass off. Yeah. I'm just saying, style-wise, I fought Kambosos. Yeah. Tough fight, but I know Devin, and I know his gas tank, and I know Devin got one of the sickest gas tanks that you'll ever see. He don't get tired. And Kambosos usually, that's one of his attributes is he don't get tired. Mm-hmm. So he'll do the same thing from round 1 to 12. Mm-hmm. With Devin, even if it went 12, Devin, you ain't gonna see him tired. He can go 20 rounds.
Man, but thank you, champ. I really want this to be a successful event because
I appreciate you. Thanks for coming out.
With it being a successful event, everybody gonna jump on this business model and real independency. A lot of people always say, I bet on myself, but this is the real definition of betting on yourself, betting on your skills and talent, and this is empowering.
Honestly, I gotta give you credit. Being from Harlem, Game Dash, because that's his slogan. He one of the people that motivate me just from watching him, and he used to sponsor me and my brother way back with the Pro Cats, and this when he was still a Rockefeller, they used to send us clothes and everything. But Dame is somebody that inspired me, his thought process, and just hearing that, it's people like that that really inspired me to do something like this.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah,
Stay safe in there in Dubai. Hope it could have been a Madison Square Garden out here.
Hey, I'll be right. Matter of fact, I'll see you when I get back, and I'm flying into New York from Dubai. So I'll be here a week or two after the fight. All right. So God willing, I'm supposed to win. He think, oh, he older. We'll see. So when I come back, we'll see what the verdict is.
Yeah, drinks on me.